Let me, at this point, talk to you about this show, TV Tournament Time, which has been on WRGB since November 16th, 1958. TV6 and the Capital District Bowling Proprietors Association, the BPA, have been partners all those years. Unless you are a newcomer to the area, you've come to know me pretty well. But just as surely, you do not know the BPA members who bring you the show, so we'd like to introduce them to you. While you're watching, let me suggest that everyone who bowls wants to improve, which means practice. Check your nearest BPA house for open bowling hours and availability for some expert coaching. And if you're not a member of a sanctioned bowling league but would like to join one, ask your proprietor about league openings. He may be able to place you as a regular or a substitute. And finally, remember, for bowling at its best, look for this sign.
Come on and roll, 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 come out to where the fun times roll. Roll, 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 anytime is a great time to bowl. Feels so good when the strikes are rolling. Don't know anyone who doesn't love bowling.
Let the fun times roll at any Capital District BPA member establishment.
Now we're ready for action, and Tom Bortle is going to start us off. Tom, 25 years old. He's a dispatcher for the Colony Police Department. He's from Waterford. It looked perfect, but you see that the 7-pin didn't even get much of a wiggle. Bortle was first here on January 13th, 1980. He lost that game, and then he came back on January 17th, 1982, and he lost that game. And on this January 17th show, Bill Gannon converted the jackpot split. And it wasn't made again until last Sunday.
All right, buddy, come on.
Okay. William Rozell, 25 years old, also from Albany.
All right, there it is.
He hits the 1-3 pocket and gets a better, we thought, than Tom did. A strike.
Come on, Billy.
Rozell, 158 average. Bortle, 173. So Bortle gives away 12 pins to Rozell.
One more time, buddy. You can do it.
He's been bowling about 14 years, he said, starting when he was around 11 or 12 years old. Threw that one pretty wild. Kevin Parker, Dale Brockway, Tom Andriano, Dave McClintock Jr., Tim Lang. And another miss, a 10-pin this time for Rozell. Tim Lang, John Slingerland, John Drosdale, Howard Clifton, Bob Williams, Ken Alexson, John Plew Jr., Joe Salamita, and load of cash with 877 was David Stewart from North Chatham. The other half of the eliminations at Iroquois Lanes, and Richard Folmsby was the leader there with 923 handicap total. 5-pin gets a little action but does not go down. Barry Kretzer from Fort Plain rolled a high scratch block at Iroquois Lanes, 881. He had games of 225, 205, 247, 204. Randy Colgrove from Canada Harry rolled a high single of 277. But Folmsby led all contestants, 163 of them, with his 923 handicap total. Then came Tim Krutz, Wally Dillenbach, bowling. Bill Rozell hasn't done too much. He's had 3 consecutive open frames after a first frame strike. He leaves another 5-pin. Which means his ball is skidding pretty well as it goes into the pocket and not turning over much. Slow motion shows you the ball ricocheting right by the 5-pin. Bill and his wife Paula have one son, a 6-month-old Billy Jr. He works at the Senior Service Centers in Albany. 4-pin lead for Rozell.
One big one, Bill. One big one.
He's been bowling 14 years, uses a 16-pound ball, fingertip grip, and he bowls in the Gems League at Dell Lanes. High sanction single 236, which he shot at Redwood. His high 3620, which he got there, and 822 for 4.
Come on, baby. There, Billy! Oh! All right.
6-10 lead for Billy.
Pick it up.
In the preliminary, prior to going on the air roll-off, Folmsby shot 214, Rozell 190, Bortle 185, and Lonsberry 182. That was to determine the positions in which they bowled on the show. Lonsberry bowls the winner of this game.
All right.
2 spares in a row now. We've only had 1 strike so far. Last Sunday, in case you missed it, Timothy Fiery converted the $2,000 jackpot split, a 4, 7, 9, 10. Just as neat and clean as could be. And if we have time, we'll take a look at it before this show is over today, just to show you in case you missed it before. Tim was the 62nd bowler to have a shot at the $2,000 split.
All right.
Bortle was spare. It's 5 pins behind now.
Let it work for you.
The new jackpot split this week is worth $371.75. The Capital District Bowling Proprietors Association started it off again with $250 and added 25 cents for each entry in the eliminations. So it will build up, if it does, until it reaches $2,000. Slow motion of that good ball. See the ball go right through the 5-pin and take the back row out of the off the pin deck too.
Come on, Bill. Go, Billy!
Bill Rozell has some rooters. Misses the head pin, leaves the 1, 2, 4, 8. Cuts his lead down to 1 pin.
Come on, baby. All right.
Like that, okay.
Come on, Billy. Big one now. Go, Billy. Now's the time.
112 to 113 after 6 complete frames. Strike up for Bortle, spare for Rozell.
Keep going, buddy. Come on, Phil. Yeah!
245. Scott Sanders converted the first jackpot split on October 25th, 1981. That one was worth $458.75. When Bill Gannon converted it on January 17th last year, 1982, it was worth $1,130.50. And of course, Timmy Fiery
Come on, baby.
picked up a check for $2,000 last week. That's a tough break.
Let's cut out a couple of commercials.
Come on, baby. There you go.
Rozell with a strike on his first ball in the 10th frame.
Come on. Come on.
The loser of this game picks up a check for $75 today. The winner advances to bowl the second game against Charlie Lonsberry, who will be making his debut today. In the Brooklyn. Didn't quite catch. Best he could do now is 168 if he picks up this spare. I can't help that, Duke. Clock's going to keep on ticking. We're going to keep on bowling because we got to find out something here.
At least you can look nervous.
No, I don't. I don't have to look nervous. 168 for Rozell.
Take your time.
Bortle needs a big fill. Now he needs to make this spare. If he misses it, we got a tie. Does Jackie know what to do in case of a tie? Jimmy Cicero keeping the overhead score for our live studio audience. We got a tie because he missed it. 168 apiece. So he does. He goes right to the 9th frame.
Come on. Back in the hole.
Duke, we never used to have trouble getting 3 games in an hour.
Progress. Tape. 2, 4.
Shake! Hit it!
He gets the strike. That's his 9th frame, extra 9th frame. Slow motion of that shot. Watch the pin come off the wall and knock down the 5. And the 7 topples over too. Right now again. Now he moves right into his 10th frame.
Come on, Phil, one more.
Bill Rozell from Albany making his first appearance on TV Tournament Time.
Four and 6.
Come on,
I mean, he's got his 9th and 10th. He's got a double working now. That's the first one in the 10th.
Put it away now, Bill. Put it away now.
One more, we could have another tie if Bortle strikes up.
Well, if they both strike out, this one will be the winner because he's got 6 pins. Bortle's only got 4.
Rozell has 2 more pins handicapped than Bortle. Well, he got 7 on that.
Come on, Phil.
Don't go back to
That gives Rozell 53 as his total in the 9th and 10th extra frames. Bortle's got to have a strike here, hasn't he?
Yes. That's it.
Can't win now, so Bill Rozell defeats Tom Bortle in extra innings. We'll take time out right here.